comes Pubg. So these squads kind of just trying to wait in the back lines to see who moves first so they could take those shots in their backside, as Team Queso currently in a standoff in the blue zone with INTZ, and Boca Juniors out there in the distance in a standoff against B4. So all four of those teams, they need to run across that dangerous terrain that Lazarus and Knights are going to be looking over.
I mean, they just have this high ground position, feeling absolutely fantastic and be able to rain down so much fire. And of course, it wouldn't be SANHOK without a million players dying to the blue. It moves so fast. The second you start to get into a fight, you've already got to run. Mutually assured destruction. People falling to their death. What is happening here in this game? Queso going out fairly early as well. Man, that's a team we expected. Look at the circle, Dave. There's there's a team. There's like a team there. What?
You got G3 on the high ground and Knights over here on the side of the cliff. Unless the Knights wrap around and reposition right now, they're going to get stuck over here, and that is exactly what they're doing, at least a little bit. G3, honestly, G3 could just stay up there the whole game if they wanted to, maybe even prone and just wait it out, because these teams, they're going to die to the blue zone, and that's just a fact.
G3 has been sitting up at the top of this hill for, well, we're 20 minutes into the game. So about 20 minutes. He has not had to move this entire game. Has just had this perfect pinnacle, this ivory tower from which to rain down absolute hell on all of his opponents. We see Poppy out there in the back looking to try and heel strat up through it. That's not going to last super long. Maybe some last-ditch attempt to run on in. But just like that, Dave, it seems like we went from having 12 teams in the lobbies to having, well, basically none.
The biggest enemy right now for Lazarus is not to accidentally slip over here. I know you want to get these kills, all right? But think about the placement points you can get from up here. Just let that sink in, as they are going to be here on the high ground. The unnamed were able to casually roll in with that Ronnie. They're still alive right here. Pan got to be looking right above their heads. Telly, ooh, Poppy from behind, taking down one, but G3 with that retaliation shot.
Telly looking to try and get into this next circle so they can be revived. I was a little bit worried about Poppy. Said, hey, maybe they can come in and make a bit of a play. Still able to outlive INTZ, so a top 4 finish for them. Absolutely fantastic considering how badly this game could have gone. The unnamed have played it quiet. 0 kills to their name, just chilling. But Pan has the eyes, has the angle, has the intel, and fate may look to join them on this bit of an adventure. The Knights over on this side, it's just rock, Dave. The circle is rock. I hope you brought your climbing shoes, because you got to start climbing.
Seriously, you need to call in the helicopter right now, or King Kong to toss you up there. G3 is gonna be spotting Coops as they do look to reposition, so they will be wrapping around the north end of this cliff, taking some blue zone damage, and they're gonna run right into the unnamed.
They are indeed, and Lazarus here with the third party as well. They want to scoop up every single one of these points. As you can see, they're just wrapping around. This is fate. It's open season. All the other teams left. This is going to be Lazarus taking the win. The question is, how many points are they going to get? They say, give them to me. 11 is not enough. Alucard looking to heel strap their way through onto second. Great play from the Knights. 2 games in a row. Solid play from them. But that is going to be all she wrote. There's absolutely no chance that Lazarus Gaming does not get this chicken.
Oh, fate goes out to the zone. Yeah, they need to get it. Worst case scenario, pass all your meds off to that one person. Alucard just does not have enough utility to out heal 3 members of Lazarus, not taking any blue zone damage. Knights, though, talk about those consistent points here. I know it's only been 2 games, so we don't have a lot to work on. But right there, second place, 12 points in placement points alone. And Lazarus, they went out in 16th position. Game number 1. This right here, game number 2, a huge come up for this squad, who recently introduced Pan onto the team as well. Gentlemen, roll the clips.
Roll the clips, because this game started out hot. Feels like they're joining me in Los Angeles today. It's like 100 degrees outside. I'm not loving it. But what I am loving was his close range combat. It looked like it was all over for 19 Esports. It looked like it was about to go down the drain. But SANHOK was here just doing absolute work, had his teammates at his back, and boom, just putting it right on down, finishing it up. What a solid start to this game. David got a little bit quiet after that. but a lot more consistent action here on SANHOK than maybe I was expecting. Oh, nice nade.
Yeah, they got picked apart from Isurus just a little bit after this one because they were split up. In Isurus, they were playing as a unit, as a squad, but those early game kill points should be able to offset the poor placement points that they were able to acquire in this map. We saw a lot of boat tates. I'm not gonna lie, the next SANHOK map, we're probably not gonna see 4 teams taking the boat tape because all 4 of those teams just didn't pay off in their favor. And getting back into this one, Doodoo, that was the player to watch that Glitter mentioned right there. Popping off right there. Popping off.
Doing work, absolutely. A lot of teams able to find these off angles and actually confirm the kills. That's something I've noticed before. In past events, players would start, they would maybe lose the spray a little bit, lose the player, they would react, wouldn't finish the kill, but no. These players, if they caught somebody out of position, they finished them. And I think you're 100% right, Dave. We can't use too much judgment from what we've seen from some of these teams in the past. They've grown, they've evolved, they've practiced, they've gotten better, and we are seeing the fruits of their labor here in the PMPL Americas.
Hey, passion fruit wishing that they're seeing some type of fruits out here. They got caught out guard right there. All right. Hey, you brought it up, man. All right. I'm just taking off the Band-Aid. So, but I agree though. A lot of teams you could definitely tell in only these 2 maps, you know, looking at their past performances, they definitely went to the drawing board and they fixed those minor mistakes that they might have had. You know, I'm actually very surprised that a lot of these players are playing with that confidence and we don't see too many nerves like we tend to see in day 1 of a lot of the other events. And right there, Fate just full on sending it with that Tommy gun into the blue zone, into pretty much a 3v3 between 2 different teams. That right there, nothing but confidence, just dripping with confidence in that play.